If you would like to help support the channel, check out our links on our homepage. You can subscribe and follow our Instagram for all the latest channel going-ons, or click on our Ko-fi link to make a donation. You can also click on our Goblin Gaming affiliates link. They sell Games Workshop, gaming mats, terrain, accessories and many more items. And of course, Adeptus Titanicus, all at discounted rates. Anything you buy, using the link, the channel gets a little in return. Thanks very much and enjoy the show. Hello Princeps and welcome to Standard Operating Procedure. It's a little ditty that I might do from time to time if there's a rule that is a little bit divisive, let's say. But it won't be a regular feature. So in this video I'm going to talk about, or ask the question even, is a smash attack a weapon? Is a smash attack a weapon? And the answer is no. And yes. Okay Princeps, so let's delve into it. I've got my scratchy notes, I've got one of those, and I've got the rule book. So let's take a look. The reason I'm doing this is one of my videos had some comments about the way I used the smash attack in a certain bat rep, which was fine. I actually agreed with the person with what they said, but at the same time I had a different opinion. Also, I then saw a post on Facebook, and it was in regards to the, let's have a look, the Vulpa disruption emitters and how that rule works with the bonuses and smash attacks. So it's interesting, and I thought the fact that I have Vulpa rules used in my campaign, I thought it'd be a good idea to get this out before this crops up, and you guys can discuss it in the comments and whatever. So, a little disclaimer. Everything in this video is my opinion. I'm not Games Workshop, I don't write the book. I have emailed them, I have emailed the Titanicus FAQ team with this question and my points, and I'm sure that just gets tucked away for when they release the next FAQ, whenever that will be. So for now, I'm doing this video and I'll play my games the way I play my games. So a big part of this, I think, is obviously the way the book's written. And it's rules as intended versus rules as written, which crops up quite a lot in games. So let's look at the facts, let's have a flip through the book, and let's determine what a weapon is and what a smash attack is. So I think the first thing you need to do is maybe try and get an understanding of what a weapon is in Titanicus. So arm myself with this, and the first reference is weapon cards on page 21, section 13. Each command terminal is overlaid with cards representing Titan's weapons. These cards are double-sided. When the weapon is disabled, the card is flipped over, so on. And it says go to page 38 for more information about weapons. So we will do that. So straight away it's kind of insinuating that weapon cards are your weapons. Doesn't mention a smash attack at all. So before page 38, there's actually another reference to the weapon card slots itself, and it says weapon card slots. Titan's weapons are chosen by the controlling player at the start of each battle by choosing the relevant weapon cards and placing one on each of the weapon card slots. Weapon cards are marked with the class of Titan, so on, weapon location, da 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 da. Okay, so again it's referencing weapon card slots are your weapons. It's worth having a mention on page 33, in the combat phase, section 2 of the combat sequence is declare attacking weapon. Now declare which of the unit's weapons will attack. A weapon that has been disabled cannot make attacks. Now we'll look at the smash attack in a second, but you can very much use a smash attack in the combat phase as you would any other weapon. You select it, you use it, you hit something with it, or try. And it can't be disabled, so you've always got it. And then page 38, which was referenced at the beginning, is Titanic weaponry. And it basically says weapon characteristics. A unit's command terminal has a number of spaces for weapon cards, which we've basically mentioned already. Must be selected for the start of the battle. Each weapon card shows which class of Titan can be chosen for, so on, Each weapon card shows the following characteristics. And this is interesting to me because it's got firing arc, range and accuracy, dice, strength, traits, etc. So let's have a look at smash attack. So smash attacks on page 36. It's kind of a strange place to put it for me. It's following catastrophic damage they've literally put it right at the end of the combat phase sequence. There's like a, oh, I don't know, maybe they forgot and they just had to stick it in there. But let's have a look at it. Smash attack. So most Titans are not designed for close quarters combat, but when there is no other option, they can use their bulk to attack the enemy. A Titan can make a smash attack in the combat phase in addition to any other attacks it makes. A smash attack has the following profile and uses the Titan's front arc. So if I break this down, it's interesting to me that it says in addition to other attacks, not in addition to other weapons. So that kind of makes it a little bit fuzzy. Now the obvious thing here, and it's quite a big factor for the way people use smash attack as a weapon, is that it has exactly the same weapon profile as any other weapon. And it says weapon in the box. Smash attack, it's got the range, accuracy, dice, strength and traits, just like any other weapon. So it kind of implies that to me, that it's the weapon. Now it can't be disabled, it's the weapon you've always got, isn't it? And a really big thing for me here as well, and this is where the rules as written, rules as intended comes in, the bit of fluff behind it. It says when there is no other option, and that can crop up in games quite a lot. You should never be completely defenceless, and no Princeps would stand idly when he has an option to use his Titan as a weapon itself, in my opinion. I know I would. So if a smash attack, if you play your games and you decide that smash attack is not a weapon, it kind of limits the amount of times you can use it. And we'll go into that with the orders in a minute, but generally you can only then use it in the combat phase and for a charge phase. So for those players that don't use smash attack as a weapon, they treat it as that completely separate entity, there's only two occasions you're ever going to use it. Is during the combat phase as an extra attack, not an extra weapon, and in the charge phase. So let's have a look at the orders and some other anomalies in the game, and this is where you'll find that I use it for more or different things. Okay, so the anomalies for me. So the orders phase. Now, the charge order is the only order that very specifically says you can use a smash attack, much like the Vulpa trait. None of the orders do. So if you gave a Titan a first fire order, and let's have a look at that. When a unit acting under first fire orders is activated in the movement phase, it cannot move or make turns. Instead, pick one of its weapons. And this is key. So if you use smash attack as a weapon, you can pick a smash attack. If you're playing it is not a weapon, then you can't pick a smash attack. Following the full combat sequence, note that the attacking weapon must be declared before selecting a target. Okay, and then does not prevent the unit from using that weapon again in the combat phase. And you can use a smash attack in the combat phase. So, hypothetically, you've got a Titan, it's immobilised, it's had all its weapons disabled, but it is still ticking. You have an enemy Titan get within 1 inch of its front arc, you've got a first fire order. If you are not playing smash attack as a weapon, then you cannot defend yourself with that first fire. Now, when you go back to the smash attack and it says when there is no other option, to me that kind of implies, well, I've got this Titan in front of me, if I get a first fire order off and I can hit it, I can headbutt it, I can smash it with my disabled weapon, whatever I can do to save the life of my crew and my Titan, then I'm going to do it. And that to me feels right. So for me, a first fire using a smash attack, in my opinion, is completely legit. A split fire order, if you're firing all your other weapons out of the targets, and then you've got that Titan in front of you, you're going to use a smash attack for the Titan in front of you. So if you've got a possible engine kill at a ranged target, and you've got another possible engine kill at that Titan that's in front of you, and you get that split fire order off, and you do that, again, to me, that's perfectly legit. I've got no problem with that at all. That's how I play it in my games. The charge, I think they've put it in there to make a point of using your smash attack. I don't know why it's the only one that's mentioned. Maybe it's because it isn't a weapon. I don't know. So that's the orders phase. Okay, Chris, I hear you say. What about things like predatory, wrathful, and wildfire on the catastrophic damage table? Okay, so let's have a look. Wildfire. Titan turns to face a random direction, so on, and then shoots with each of its weapons. And the key word for here is shoots. So to me, it would only be weapons that fire. I would never use, I hope I haven't in any of my reps, I would never use, I wouldn't from now on anyway, use wildfire to use anything with the melee trait. It does, to me, it's the trigger's gone off and all your ammunition's being expended, not flailing your arms around trying to hit something. So again, it wouldn't apply to wildfire for me. Wrathful. Okay, so where is that? Okay, so Wrathful on the Awakened Machine Spirit table. The controlling player chooses one of the Titan's weapons that has not been disabled and attacks with it using the ballistic skill and weapon skill 4+. Okay, using the standard combat sequence. Again, for me, because I play Smash Attack as a weapon, if you can choose that, you've got that Titan in front of you, and that's the best option. It's wrathful, you're angry, you're lashing out. Now, if you're choosing the weapon, you're choosing the best weapon for the job, right? And if you've got that Titan in front of you, you get wrathful, you want to use a Smash Attack, I've got no problem with that. I think it's legit. Okay, predatory. Choose one of the Titan's weapons at random. Okay, so you roll a d3 for this. And the reason that this doesn't apply to a Smash Attack is that the random weapon chart is the weapon cards, which is on page 21 or something. Let's have a look. Page 28, weapon card slots. Okay, and that is the weapon location, and that's what you roll for. So you couldn't possibly roll for a Smash Attack on predatory. So that kind of clears that up for me as well. Okay, so another anomaly is the Psi Titan, which does work differently from any other Titan due to the orders and psychic powers trade-off. So I used a Smash Attack in my game with the Psi Titan. Someone said, well, you shouldn't have done that because it's not a weapon. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I get what you're saying, but it very much limits a Psi Titan. You're paying a lot of points for him. So a Psi Titan can't do a charge order. So you're very much only going to use a Smash Attack in the combat phase as an additional attack. But what it does have is a psychic power called the Quickening. When a unit is channeled Quickening is activated during the movement phase, it can move a number of inches up to its boosted speed, can make a number of maneuvers equal to its boosted maneuver characteristic, and can pick one of its weapons that does not have the side trait to attack with. So if you play Smash Attack is not a weapon, you can't use it for this. It's literally that one occasion where something happens to be in front of you, you get lucky enough to get into position. So I used it for the Quickening, and the reason I did that is I play Smash Attack as a weapon, I chose the Smash Attack, I moved, then I attacked with it. If you have a Psi Titan without the Power Claw, yes, you can use your guns, but Smash Attack's useful. Best tool for the job, right? So I'm happy to use Smash Attack as a weapon and use it with Quickening. So let's go back to the Vulpa disruption emitters, and I'll tell you what I think of that. So the rule is any Legio Vulpa Titan may take disruption emitters for 30 points. The Titan adds 2 to the strength of any of its weapons with a melee trait and counts its scale as 2 higher when making Smash Attacks. I think this is quite awkward because the way I play a Smash Attack, I treat it as a weapon, it has the melee trait, so you would get +2 strength to the weapon and counts its scale too, so you'll be getting +4. That's rules as written, the way I play it. If you don't play Smash Attack as a weapon, you're getting either +2 strength to a weapon with a card with a melee trait, and you're adding 2 to the scale for Smash Attacks, which keeps them separate. Now, I kind of think that's the way it's supposed to be played. I think rules as written versus rules as intended. I think the fact that they've mentioned them separately means I think they're separately. But I don't really know. So I think in my games, even though I use a smash attack as a weapon, I think I might only be adding the scale bonus. I think the idea is a weapon card is getting +2 and your smash attack's getting +2. I don't think it's designed to be +4. But I don't know. Let's see if they FAQ it. That's how I'm going to play the rule. I would just make sure that if you're a Vulpa player, you just agree with your opponent before the game how you want that rule to work, because it, you know, +4 is incredibly powerful. And it might be the case that that's what they wanted. I mean, it is 30 points. So, yeah, you're just going to have to have a conversation about that one. So in summary, is a smash attack a weapon? The jury's still out for me. I honestly don't know. Personally, I prefer to use it as a weapon, and I use it in line with the way I've described those rules for you. If you've got anything I've missed, anything you disagree with, anything you agree with, please put it in the comments. Be civil. It's just a point of conversation and a way to try and make games of AT a bit easier, I suppose. Especially if you're getting pick-up games, you don't really know the person you're playing with. It might be worth mentioning, oh, by the way, have you thought about smash attack? How do you use it? How do you want to use it? So that's it from me. We'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was standard operating procedure. I'll see you next time for more thrills, spills and engine kills.